Hello all, I'm going to do a commentary on a video that's on the channel, just to point out a couple things for Sinnycool. He's another YouTuber on here that's, well, playing his Enchanter up, and memory blur is one of the things he was talking about. In my playlist on my channel here, this video, the whole Trio Illusionist Elemental list and the Channeler, right around 1 hour and 50 minutes in, you see my pet's health is low. I'm going to do a memory blur and let it heal and then recharm it. So I'll just let this play. I don't think there was any sound. I think I had my mic off, so I'll just do commentary. But there's game sound, but I was watching what I was doing. It was just 3 casters. We didn't have any healer or anything, so we had wizard damage, mage pet, and then my charm pet. So kind of like a power trio, I guess. Pushing the limits, but I guess if you have people working together, you're like a team, you know. And I didn't really know any of these people. One was in my guild, and the other guy I played with one time before. I think he had came into the hole when we grouped a little bit. So that's what's great about this game or any other game like it. You meet people playing their class of choice or whatever they're trying to do, level up, get experience, but we're just throwing spells and doing everything. If you watched any of the videos at all, you'll see that we use bandage a lot, bind wound, close calls. I mean, you will die. We had a couple hours of fun with only one death, I think, and it was the mage. The wizard did an evac or a port out when he ran in and died in the castle. Those golems summon you, and they hit pretty hard. But I think we were talking about here in the chat at some point, do you want to memblur it? I think it's coming up, so I'll just fast forward it a little bit. Sometimes I root my pet to get it off me because they hit hard. I don't like to do that, but he was pulling it over in front of my pet so we could root the mob in front of it so it could add damage in. So if you communicate like I told him my pet was rooted and stuff, and they knew I had to get that back under control. But you see how low my pet is. Sometimes my pet will die, but I was stunning there because we're fighting a caster. And I do have Theft of Thought up, or maybe I took it off the bar and put a stun, but I swap things in and out. But you'll see me, yeah, I'm saying pet's low. So I'm loading my spells to do what I need to do to heal it up, so I'll just let it watch here. Because the mage is asking me to kill or memblur, so I decided to memblur it and let it heal. It'll heal pretty quick if it forgets about you, so you can just kind of watch what I'm doing and you see the spells there. So I have to think about what I want to do and what I want to line up. But I'll invis, mez it, then I'll probably pacify it. I'm not sure which order I did it in, but then I'll memblur it a few times and it'll forget about me. Since it was so low, it was going to run, so I just mez it with Dazzle. And then I'm going to load my Theft of Thought or Memory Blur or Blanket of Forgetfulness. Since I'm level 53 or whatever, I have a little more spells than Sinnycool will have right now, but he has the Memory Blur. But you'll see me pacify it, as you see on the spell bar, and then I'll do the Memory Blur. I might have to do it a couple times, but once I notice its health, excuse me, jump. Excuse me, didn't mean to cough on you. Once I notice its health jump up, I know it's blurred. It's still not blurred currently, so I'm repacifying to lower its hate list. And then I'll memory blur it. You'll see its health jump up here in a minute, and then I know it's blurred. So once you notice your charm pet's health go up, if it's still in line of sight, get behind it or invis, and then you can let it walk away if you don't want to fight it, like if you're low on mana or something. In this case, I wanted to keep my pet, and I'm rebuffing Brilliance. The pet's just going to stand there and heal. You'll see me target in a minute. Once it gets back up to a decent amount of health, I'll tash it and recharm it before the mez wears off. You'll see me do that in a minute. I'm rebuffing. We're all casters, so everybody needed clarity probably, or brilliance or something. You see the pet's health is already up to 45%, so I'm just going to recurring amnesia, and its health's still going up. So before the dazzle breaks, I'm just counting in my head. I'll charm it before it walks away, and then we'll go back to fighting. Everybody's medding at this point, so. And down here, I keep Theft of Thought on the bar a little more because there are several casters I can take mana from. So it helps to know which ones are which. After you do it in long enough, you'll learn by the name or the definition. Like the warriors, that's just a warrior. So visors are rogues or healers sometimes. Capturer's a rogue. See, I recharmed it, and my pet went from, well, 5 or 10% health all the way up to whatever it is. So, but you see how me explaining how you would do it, or tips and tricks to it, and then of course we go back to fighting. I don't know if people watch the video or not, but I was working with the puller pacifying stuff, and they were. Like enchanters can charm whatever in a pinch. AoE mez is good if you have a group pulling multiples or whatever, but the mage was doing most of the pulling, so. You know, right to my pet, and then he'll send his pet in. And I'll damage shield my pet or his, but mages usually have their own damage shields, but he did summon some weapons for me. That's real useful from a mage. I don't think that I'd handed them to the pet yet. I might, you know, it's hard to tell. I think they're in his hands. They just look small, like a couple of those mage summon swords. So I'll group with anybody, but you know, I don't mind a mage or a wizard or a druid, or at least with a druid, you know, you have some heals if you need them. Clerics, paladins, I mean, melee, it's kind of hard if you don't have a healer or they can't heal themselves because, well, casters will just root it and blast the crap out of it. I mean, the wizard in the group that's in my guild to my left of the video, the wizards do big damage, but it's hard on their mana. Mages are pretty strong too. They're kind of like a weaker wizard in a way, but they have a really nice pet. So, and they have 4 different types of pets, but they have to do all kinds of quests to get their pets and stuff, and get all their well, their pet focus items and all that stuff. So, enchanters have a lot of quests too, but some people say they might have it easy, but not really. I mean. One bad pull, one resist, you'll die in seconds to this stuff. Especially up in your 50s, this stuff hits hard. But when it goes well, but you see my pet's back down to, well, I don't know, 30% of its life. So, but anyway, I won't make this too long. Have a good one.